Hi! In this video I wanted to talk about 7 ways that being lazy can actually help you to save more money. The first way that being lazy can help you to save more money is by automating your finances. I am a big fan of automating your finances. One of my favorite personal finance books is, and one of the first ones that I read, was The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach. If you haven't read it yet, you should. It's a must read because of the financial principles that it teaches about the way that you can ultimately build wealth, financial security, and wealth by automating your finances. So you should, as you automate your finances, automate your payments that you make so that you make sure that you make those payments on time every month like you need to. Automate your debt repayment as well for the same reasons, to make sure that those payments get made and you're not paying late fees, you're not paying extra interest, more than you need to or would otherwise. Automate your savings, definitely. Transfer money every month into specific separate savings accounts for your various financial goals. And also automate your investing. So automate your investing into your company 401k by having it withdrawn from your paycheck every 2 weeks or every month or whatever. And also automate, if you have an IRA, automate that as well. Have the money taken directly from your checking account and put into your IRA. And the reason, of course, is pretty simple. If you don't do it automatically, you might spend the money, something comes up, you spend it, you don't invest it like you intended. Maybe you spend it even unintentionally, you just forget or whatever. It's a possibility. But by automating it, you avoid that potential pitfall. You make sure that you invest the way you want to, make sure you save the way you want to meet your financial goals. Then the second way to be lazy, being lazy will help you to save more money, is to leave your investments alone. When things are kind of crazy with the stock market like they have been lately, or with real estate, if you own real estate, things like that, you may be tempted to, or other investments, you may be tempted to sell at the wrong time, you may be tempted to buy at the wrong time because of the crazy things that are going on in the market. But if you have a plan based on good financial principles of regular investing, then just set it and forget it. Don't ride the waves of the investing craziness. Don't buy when everyone else wants to buy. Don't sell when everyone else is selling. Just stay the course, and if the markets are fluctuating wildly, just keep your money in the market. Invest based on good, sound principles that you have researched and are following, and just stay the course. A third way to be lazy with your finances that will help you to save more money is to shop less often. The fact is, every time you go to the store, you likely, perhaps not all the time, but probably most of the time, buy a few things that you hadn't intended. And even if you only buy everything that's on your list, the more times that you go to the store, the more money you're going to spend, probably, almost certainly. So shop less often. Instead of shopping for groceries every week, if you can get away with it, shop every 2 weeks. Instead of buying clothing every 2 weeks, buy it every month. Instead of buying a car every 4 years, buy one every 6 years. A used car every 6 years instead. So shop less often. Make it do or do without, like the old adage says. You'll save a lot of money that way. As a fourth way that you can save money by being lazy, stay home and shop online more. How many times do you buy things at the store because it smells good, because you're hungry, or you stop to get food at a restaurant, or stop by some fast food place because maybe it smells good or it sounds good when you're passing by? It says just shop online more for the things that you need, and then you won't have those temptations. You won't shop when you're hungry. You won't buy more than you intended, and you also won't get to the cash register after going grocery shopping or whatever, and have more than you planned on, but then buy it anyway because you're there and you don't want to have to hassle the clerk by having them put food back. But if you buy a lot of your staples online from, say, Walmart.com or Amazon or other places, Target, where you can buy even a lot of your food items, your non-perishable food, online, then you spend exactly what you intended to. You won't go over. You can remove things from your virtual cart, your online cart, and then you won't spend any more money than you intended to. A fifth way that you can save money by being lazy, on the flip side of that, is to shop online less. So if you shop online as a kind of a recreational hobby or habit, or you shop online just because you're bored, or just because you've gotten in the habit of doing it, then shop online less. Get online less if that's what you need to do. Instead of getting online every evening after you get home from work, do something else. Take up a new hobby. Go running. Go walking. Go, call a friend. Take up playing basketball, or I don't know, just other hobbies that don't involve spending money. If going online is a trigger for you, where you maybe get on eBay and you like to look for deals that way, or you get on Amazon and like to look for deals that way, whatever your triggers are, if getting online is a trigger for you to shop and spend money that you know you really probably shouldn't, or that could be used for better things, maybe, working toward your financial long-term goals, your financial wealth building, then shop online less. A sixth principle for how being lazy will help you to save more money is to stay home. Instead of going out to eat, for entertainment, instead of going to the movies, which can cost $10 every time you go per person, or doing other things that cost a lot of money, stay home and enjoy free entertainment. Read one of your favorite books. Watch one of your favorite movies that you already have, or that you can watch free on TV. Play with your kids. Have a great conversation with your spouse. Do things at home in order to save more money, and be lazy that way by just staying at home and enjoying, play a board game, play a card game. There are, just lots of different options. Even play a video game, maybe as a couple or with your kids. Just find great fun things that you can do at home that don't involve going out and spending money, eating out, or spending money on other entertainment. And the seventh tip for how to save more money by being lazy is to be content with what you already have. This is such a big one. It seems like we always want a newer phone. We always want a nicer car. We always want a larger home. We always want newer, nicer furniture or appliances or gadgets of all kinds. Instead, be lazy by being content with what you already have. It's good enough. Remind yourself that your long-term financial goals, they can bring you to an amazing place in your life if you will work toward those financial goals and work toward them steadily and keep your eyes focused on them. Then you will be able to reach amazing things. You'll be able to save for retirement like you want to, and have a comfortable retirement. A retirement where you can enjoy traveling and spoiling your grandkids, and maybe buying that dream house that you want to have, or that dream boat that you want to have, or things like that. Just by being content now and spending less money now, you'll have so many more options in the future, because you'll be able to invest the way you want to. You can help your children have a debt-free education by spending less money now, so that you can save for their education, so that in 5 or 10 or 20 years they have a whole different world in front of them, because they're not saddled with huge student loans, things like that. So being content is such a huge factor in being able to build wealth and being able to have financial stability and security. So be content with what you have. Don't feel like you need to buy every shiny new thing that comes along. And I hope these tips were helpful. If they were, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what other topics it would be helpful for me to talk about.